Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a really powerful idea, one that pulls from ancient wisdom and modern science to help us find some clarity in, well, this incredibly noisy world we all live in.
So let's just start with this core concept because it's a big one. It's this idea that pretty much everything we experience, our thoughts, the news, our feelings, it's not actually truth. It's not reality. It's just noise, kind of like static on a radio. And this perspective, it actually puts a number on it, which is just kind of staggering, 99%. Just think about that for a second. If this is right, only 1% of what we give our precious attention to really truly matters. So what's all the rest?
All right, so let's start by digging into this. We'll call it the 99% problem. We need to figure out what this noise actually is and why it's such a big deal.
And you already know the culprits, don't you? In our world, this noise is everywhere, all the time. It's the constant ping from your phone. It's that breaking news headline that gives you that little jolt of stress. It's the endless scroll of other people's opinions. Every single one is like a little hook, just fighting for a piece of you.
So, why are we so susceptible to all this noise? You know, it's not a personal failure. It's not about a lack of willpower. It's actually built right into how our minds work. It creates what you might call our own filtered reality.
Neuroscience has this fantastic word for it, Scotoma. It's basically a psychological blind spot. See, your brain takes in so much information, it has to create shortcuts. So it just deletes whatever it thinks is irrelevant based on your existing beliefs. And the takeaway here is huge. You don't see the world as it is. You see the world your brain lets you see.
And what's so amazing is that thousands of years ago, ancient wisdom was pointing to the very same thing. In Buddhism, you have this concept of emptiness, or ku. Now that doesn't mean nothing exists, not at all. It means we never see things as they really are because we're always projecting our own stuff, our own meanings, our own baggage all over them. And that distorts everything. So it doesn't matter if you're looking at it through the lens of a brain scan or through ancient philosophy. The conclusion is exactly the same. Our reality is a deeply personal, totally filtered experience. One says our beliefs create the filter. The other says our projections do. Either way, we're not getting the full picture. Not even close.
Okay, so if our brains are literally wired to filter and distort reality, what in the world are we supposed to do about it? Well, the solution is actually pretty simple, but it's also incredibly profound. It's about mastering the art of ignoring. This is where we get practical.
I absolutely love this reframing of the word freedom. We're always taught that ignoring things is passive, or maybe even weak. But this idea, it flips that completely on its head. Real freedom isn't about having the power to do everything. It's having the wisdom to ignore almost everything. It's a superpower. So how do you actually do this? The practice is a really simple 3-step mental habit. The next time some distracting thought or a notification grabs you, just try this. First, just notice it. Don't judge it, just watch it float by. Let it pass. Second, make a conscious choice to release your mental grip on it. Let it go. And finally, feel its power over you just fade away. Let it dissolve. And the benefits of practicing this are just huge. I mean, when you stop getting yanked around by every little ripple of noise, you realize you're no longer reacting to illusions. You're actively, fiercely protecting your own peace. And maybe most importantly, you get your attention back. And you can finally turn it inward, where it belongs. And what happens when we can finally do that? When we turn our attention inward? Well, that's when we find the whole point of this entire practice. We find true awareness. And that really is the big question, isn't it? We're not just ignoring things for the sake of it. There's a huge purpose behind it. So what is it? What's the real reward for learning to tune out all that static? It's this. The reward is discovering the profound stillness that's been underneath all that chaos the entire time. But let's be super clear here. This stillness, it's not a void. It's not an empty, dead space. It's the exact opposite. That stillness is pure awareness. It's a state of being completely present, totally clear, and finally connected to what's real. And this is the ultimate payoff. By clearing away that 99% of life that's just noise, you don't reach the end of the road. No way. You finally arrive at the starting line. From this place of true awareness,
That's where real life begins.
So I'll leave you with this idea to carry with you. Maybe the path to a truly full life isn't about adding more, but about developing the courage to ignore almost everything, because that is freedom. Thanks for joining me on The Explainer.